I would think dogs on a golf course goes back to the origins in Scotland.
Marta's on the perfect aim point right now.
She's got a better read than us.
On Sundays to this day, the old course turns into a park for the community, and dogs and humans walk the golf course.
Everyone wants to say hi to a dog, so it's a big morale booster. Everyone likes seeing them run alongside the fairways and stuff.
Usually it's a solitary profession, and it's always nice to have a dog. Who doesn't like having a dog like hanging out with you?
We're proud of all our dogs here out at Whistling Straits. It's really a cool thing, and I love that it happens all over golf, not just here.
In the summer, Bogey's getting up around 4 a.m. with me, make sure he's getting his breakfast in, get him ready for his big day. We'll say good morning to the entire crew before the morning meeting, and then our day starts off with going to let the sheep out in the morning. My name is Brandon Cheggets. I am the superintendent of the Straits course at Whistling Straits, and here with me I got my dog Bogey. Bogey is a Labradoodle, and he is a little over 1 year old now. He's been coming to work with me for the last 8 months or so. He started last fall when he was getting old enough, a little out of that puppy stage, and now he's showing it again today. If I had to give him a title, I think I'd probably label him as the pond manager. Bogey likes to chase all the birds into the water. He likes to make sure that they're not on our fairways. And yeah, he likes to chase the sheep around too, so he's a little bit of a herder as well. When you think of links golf, you think of Scotland. So we have Scottish black-faced sheep. It kind of matches our aesthetic that we have here with our links style golf course. And so this kind of really brings Scotland here to Wisconsin. So we let the sheep out, and then we'll head towards the clubhouse, make sure everything's looking good for our guests to start arriving. And then we'll start cruising the fairways, making sure the course is looking as it should, get it up to that top notch.
Our superintendents here have always had dogs. It's a good part of the team. The guests like to see the dogs when they're roaming around. Staff develops relationships with the dogs. So I think it's good for everybody. My name is Mike O'Reilly. I'm the general manager here at Whistling Straits in Black Wolf Run. Ellie treat. This is my best buddy, Ellie. Ellie's a 4-year-old. She's a half terrier, half pug. And she spends time out here at Whistling Straits with the rest of us. If I had to give Ellie an official title at Whistling Straits, I'd call her the facility host. She'll hang around the clubhouse, in the lobby, in the office area, and she's a very good dog. She stays really close to me, so as I walk around, she walks around with me as well, and she's the cutest little thing, and everyone loves to say hello, and she'll say hello to everyone. There you go. You just give her treats, and she loves you.
We're known for having a lot of bunkers. If you hit it over here, we want you in the bunker. We don't want to get hung up kind of in a weird lie. My name is Chris Sugel. I'm the Director of Agronomy and Landscape for Hospitality and Real Estate at Kohler. They're not through this green, but I'd like to see that nice and crisp, like you'd see when you're watching golf on TV. This is Marta. She's a Aussie Doodle. She'll be 4 at the end of the month. This is about as active as she gets. I think she thinks she has a job. I mean, when you tell her go to work, she gets excited. But I think Marta would be the staff motivator. I don't really know specifically what would be on her job description. Some days it's just come to work and sit on the couch and sleep. She likes to get in the water. To chase geese, although I don't really think she knows what she's doing when she's chasing them. She just thinks it's fun to swim. She's just general all-around goofball. Walk 9 holes a day with Marta, and on a typical morning I'll find probably 6 balls just walking. And I don't really go offline. Most guys come out, they'll buy a dozen, walk off with a couple. I haven't purchased a golf ball in 35 years.
We have 2 miles of lakefront property right on the shore of Lake Michigan, so I'd consider it iconic property. And then what Pete Dye did with the golf course itself, he built amazing holes. 8 of the holes are right on the shore, so you know, a lot of the round you're playing right on the lake, and it's a great golf course, beautiful views, but the team is the one who kind of brings it all together.
We see the dogs a couple times a week, especially when we tee off early in the morning with our players. They're a couple holes ahead of us, working ahead, trying to not let us catch them, and it'll be fun watching the dogs just hustle down the fairways, following their pops.
The players are told about the sheep running around, and that's what they're expecting. And you're out here on the lake and you turn your right shoulder and you'll see a dog just running down. It's pretty sweet.
Golfers maybe a little nervous, they haven't played with the caddy before, they want to play good, and overall people are too hard on themselves. You know, we're not really here worried about someone coming out to shoot Skratch or something like that. Like, we're here to have a good time, be a little bit of a tour guide, and checking off a bucket list golf course for them.
Just got to be a vibes guy at the end of the day. If you can keep the vibes high in the round, that's half the battle. You get people from all across the country coming out here, so everyone's in a good mood for the most part, and your job is to just keep it that way and show them the beauty of Wisconsin.
We're super proud of our caddy program. We're in the golf business, but we're not really in the golf business, we're in the people business. And a great caddy has the ability to host, to entertain, and to help their players play the best they can.
Oh, I got it. Sit. Bogey, that just wasn't a good putt.
Dogs like to be with people. They kind of feel like they're part of the family. And when you bring them in, you know, the dogs around here, they get to know the team. They get to know, you know, my particular dog, she knows the people that work in the office and in the pro shop. So she'll come in and, you know, she's part of the family. And I think it's a really important thing, as I mentioned before, we're in the people business and making people feel at home and welcome. And I think dogs really help do that.